looks like this. There she is. Look at her. She molted 2 weeks ago. Let's see if we can determine the sex of some of the spiders that molted recently. So hello everybody and welcome to this week's video. As I mentioned in last week's video, this video is going to be all about me trying to sex some spiders and determine their gender. As I mentioned, I don't like ventral sexing through like a through terrarium, through glass, even if it's a mature female, and of course you know that before with the male. But I have some their exoskeletons, their molts here. I'm gonna determine what they are. This is basically gonna be the video. And what you need first is of course the mold. Hopefully your mold doesn't look like this. This is, I think, my Diamantinensis molted recently, and this is of course useless, and we're gonna just throw it away. We have some small ones as well, but we are gonna try to sex the big ones. This is the Sesimi female that I had, and yeah, we're gonna try to do that and just go for it basically, and hopefully the camel will work through. So yeah, this, you need molds, and the second thing you need to sex the spiders is water and some soap in it. Basically, sexing spiders requires that because you need to soften up the mold. Spiders naturally and their exoskeleton can swim on top of water, and they are water resistant. So what you need to do is reintroduce them to some water. It works fine with normal water, but soapy water just makes it better because the soap really gets into their exoskeleton, their mold, and it gets it nice and soapy, and water gets in it. So we're gonna soak some of these molds in the water. This is the recently molted Sesimi. I'm gonna show you her at the end of the video. This is the Oratum old mold. I don't know if it will work. This is the Sufusca mature male that molted and got my nice mold of it. And some, I think this is the Langer Brucelli, Ecclesiasticus Juvenalis, and the Victoria. So I'm gonna let this soak for about 5 minutes, and then we're gonna come back and see and try to sex the spiders and see what they are. Okay, the molds have wetted up and it looks like this. It looks disgusting. We're gonna take out the one I'm sure it will work. I'm gonna dump it there. We're just basically gonna touch it slightly and try to move it. When it's wet like this, it's super fragile, so don't move it around too much. It's also best if you have double layers, double napkins or double paper towels, it doesn't matter. And then what you need is, and I think this is the best technique to use it, toothpicks. It's good and it's the best method to do it. So I'm gonna try to show it more on camera. Again, problem with not having macro lens is that I can't show you the best and have the best angles as well. And basically, yeah, you open up the bottom part. It's tangled, so it's not the best. It's not the oldest mold, but let's see, it's not looking too good. Just gonna keep talking because otherwise it's just gonna be a silent video. It takes oh no, bad, oh bad, that's okay. See, the problem is, can I zoom in more? Can't really. Can you see even? Can't really see because nothing's really working that way. But I'm gonna try to film it on phone and hopefully you can see it there. It doesn't focus at all. And basically in there you can't see the flap because the mold is torn. I'm gonna show it on your phone. Okay, so I opened up the mold a little bit and there we have it. See, between the first two book lungs, oh, you can't see it well. See, this is why I haven't tried to film this video on a camera, because it's impossible to see. But even from this angle, can you see it at all? Like it's max zoom in and I'm gonna try to focus on it. See this? You can see it, yeah. I'm gonna show it on your phone, but yeah, this is the spermatheca and this is the female organ, which males don't have. And yeah, this is basically the proof that this spider is a female. This is the Auratus female mold. I had this Auratus and I talked about her a bunch of times. But yeah, it is a confirmed female, even though she grows at a spectacular rate. But yeah, it is a confirmed female. So I'm just gonna show it to you with the phone now. Okay, so yeah, you can see the mold. And yeah, okay, yeah. And yeah, this is between the two first book lungs. Is supposed to be the spermatheca, but it's torn apart right there where it's supposed to be. So I know this is a female, but we're just gonna have to move on to the second mold. Okay, you can see it better. I'm sorry, I wanted this to be better footage, but it's just, I'm just gonna film it so it doesn't matter. But yeah, there it is, the female organ, spermatheca. It looks more orange-ish because she is basically adult size, kinda. She is ready to be mated. Maybe I think that's the reason why they get colorations on it. And it's, of course, it's an old mold. It's like half a year old. I forgot, she kind of buried it inside the enclosure, and then I find it much later. And yeah, there it is. It also doesn't need to be the same shape. It can, I'm gonna try to find pictures of it, but if you Google it, and I'm gonna insert some pictures here, Mr. Editor, here, they can look like antennas and they can look like this, and there's a bunch of form. Basically, this is the definition of a spermatheca, but they can look different in between the same species of spiders as well. Like between brachypelmas, spermathecas look different, and that's basically the one way to identify the species as well. If you're not sure what it is, a scientist can actually prove what it is with a spermatheca. So it's well documented, and it's 100% basically identifier what a genus and what a species it is. So yeah, there it is, a spermatheca of Brachypelma auratum. Okay, and this is the Subfusca male. I just quickly open up the mold, and as you can see, in between the book lungs there is just a line. Or am I filming? Nothing. Oh, come on. It's so small. So small and delicate. There you go. You can see. If it's a line, it's not. It's nothing, basically. It has to have, like, it's just a line. And I want to say, oh, it's a female. It's not. It's just a line. You can see it, nothing there. This is just like the part where it folds, basically, and it's like a line across there. You can only see it on the bottom, but yeah, there's nothing there. And yeah, of course, it was a mature male that I traded for some spiders at Sloexo, which was 2 videos ago. You can watch it. You can see the male, I think, in the video as well. But yeah, nothing there. So there's a perfect example of what a male looks like. You know, the molt of the male. So what was I talking to you about? Yeah, basically. So yeah, even there, if there looks like a line, it has nothing going upwards, or you can't like flick it. You see, even the light is bouncing and it's just moving a lot because I'm using my phone. There's nothing there. So if you can't like uphold it, it doesn't look like a little lip. If it doesn't look like little antennas, it's a male. So I'm gonna try to do the last 2 ones, which are the smallest one, which is the small juvenile Psalmopeus, which I don't know which gender they are, and hopefully I find out today. Okay, so this is mission impossible because the molt is literally 4 centimeters in leg span, but as you can see, I can't this. I'm too shaky hands, I'm sorry guys. But there is nothing in there, it's just a line. Yes, I've just checked again and it's just a line. So it is a male. The problem is Victory and Ecclesiasticus molted. And I hope this is Victory because I have 3 of them. And yeah, this is a male. I only have 1 Ecclesiasticus. So. Okay, the second mold was not much of a success. Look, the ass part fell out of the mold and I have it in my hand, and you can see this, the behind it, or on the bottom of it, is basically the spinnerets of the spider, and there I don't see anything there. No, I don't think I see it. I think it's just nothing. So unfortunately, it's another male. And that's quite sad to talk about. Okay. The first Psalmopeus. I don't even know which one it is. And that's the problem. You can see it, what I'm doing, yeah, but I'm gonna show you the macro of it. So small. Trying, nope. Oh wait a second. The head part is not there anymore. You don't need the head part, of course, but I'm gonna try to get on it more. I don't think I see anything, but I'm gonna try to film it in my phone as well. Or maybe actually it is possibly it's a female, but I can't see it with my naked eye and my hand is way too shaky. Are those 2 dots on the like part of the line? Can you tell me, guys, if they are? If they actually are 2 dots on that part. I'm just focusing on it right now. It's shaky as fuck. But if they are 2 dots, I'm not 100% sure. But if they are actually dots and not just dirt, it can be a female. So I'm gonna mark this as maybe. The first one is definitely a male though. Yeah. And that's a sad part. It's a sad part because I think statistically it's 60% of all spiders, or all spider slings. I think it's even more, it's about 70. I'm not a scientist, so don't quote me on that. But about 70% I think of the spiders are male. And yeah, when you buy as a beginner, you buy slings, because you want to buy cheaper spiders. you buy slings, and then you grow them up, you breed them, and I mean you're feeding them constantly for like 3 years, and then like, you know, like a 2-year-old brachypelma reaches this size, something like that, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna sex it, and it's a male. It feels really bad because, you know, you always wanted a female, and then it just goes and grows up and it's a male. It's devastating. Yeah, that's all a part of being in a hobby. Maybe it's all a part of it. The males, the females, the occasional females, and that's why the female Tarantula sesame I'm gonna show you up has a huge meaning for me, because she was a small ant very long time ago, and then she turned out to be like this. Looks like this. There she is. Look at her. She molted 2 weeks ago, and she's absolutely stunning. She doesn't want to, like, I can't show you her off better because she just wants to sit. Come on, move a little bit. Come on. No, she doesn't want to move at all. Okay, that's bad. I think I destroyed her height. But there she is. And yes, I had her since 2019. She was a slink, and I had 3 of them. No, I had a bunch of actually sesames. 2 or 3 I think made it out. 1 was a male, which is long gone, and the slings I had are actually her nephews and nieces, I guess you could call it that. And yes, look at her, absolutely gorgeous. She sits most of the time inside that tunnel and doesn't really move outside of it, but she's gorgeous. She has this classic Exoterra terrarium. But yeah, you know, I had her, and yeah, after I think 3 or 4 years I sexed her. I wasn't sure, and you see the mold even today, the one that was ripped was from her. But a 7-year-old sesame male would never be alive. So yeah, it's really rewarding to raise a spider from a sling to an adult female. She's not even adult, she's anomaly. She's about 12 centimeters in leg span, but she's not adult at all. So there she is, and that's the coloration. They are, can I flip it? It's better if I do that. That's the coloration if they are when they are molting. Even juveniles, when they molt, they get this coloration, bluish tints. But I think she molted in a year. Like, she didn't molt in a year, and she molted again a few weeks ago. And yeah, a rare sight, but there she is. So yeah, it's a special moment when a female or a sling that you grown from a 1 centimeter big creature grows to this size, or grows to even bigger sizes. It has a special place in your heart, and I will always love this spider. But she's an absolute bitch, because every time I move her, touch her, or do anything with her, she just shoots hairs. She's a professional in that. She molts, she doesn't eat that often, she's just moody. She's a moody bitch, basically. But yes, I mean, that's why I was like, in all the videos, if you're a beginner, I would, and first time having tarantulas, having a juvenile female, like a 5 or even like a little bit bigger, 6 or 7 centimeters leg span female, for a beginner, for a first spider, that's perfect size, because it will grow, it will eat once every 2 weeks. You need a little bit of water, and that's it basically. I feed them, even feed this one every 3 weeks, but she doesn't eat that much often. So yeah, that's it. I wanted to show you my jewel, Miss Spider. She doesn't have a name, but maybe you can name her in the comments. Yeah, she's a total mean spider, but I do love her, so there's that. That's gonna be it for this week's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. It was kind of difficult to film, and you know, I really need a macro lens, but I hope I got the point and show you I got to the point and showed you what a spermatheca looks like and how you can sex spiders. It's even better if we have a magnifying mirror, a magnifying device, but you know, even with this caveman method you can sex the spider, so I would advise you to do it this way. And yeah, that's basically it. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Leave a like, smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next week with another video. And that's it. Bye bye.